The first season of Dutton Ranch has officially come to an explosive end, and Episode 9, El Padrino, delivers everything fans could have hoped for: betrayal, shocking revelations, brutal violence, heartbreaking loss, and one final cliffhanger that changes everything. Just when Beth and Rip believed they were finally exposing the truth behind the 10-petal ranch, they unknowingly started a war against an enemy far more dangerous than they imagined. By the time the credits roll, one major character is dead, Carter has vanished, and Beth Dutton is preparing for the bloodiest fight of her life. For weeks, Beth and Rip suspected something wasn't right about the Jackson family's ranch. The cattle never quite added up. The secret shipments, the strange behavior, the missing records. In the finale, every piece finally falls into place. After inspecting one of the latest cattle deliveries, Rip and Everett discover packages of fentanyl hidden inside the cows. The ranch hasn't simply been raising cattle. It has secretly been operating as part of a massive drug trafficking network for years. Suddenly, everything from earlier episodes makes sense. The money, the mysterious disappearances, the constant fear surrounding Beulah. The 10-petal ranch wasn't surviving because of smart business. It was surviving because it belonged to the cartel. Perhaps the biggest emotional moment belongs to Beulah. After years of lies, she finally tells Everett the truth. Long before the events of the series, she became connected to cartel leader Mariano Reyes, following a horrific tragedy. Desperate to save the ranch from financial collapse, she accepted Mariano's offer to move drugs across the border using cattle. What began as a temporary arrangement slowly became the ranch's entire business model. Everett is devastated. Everything he believed about the ranch collapses in seconds. The woman he trusted has spent years protecting criminals while putting everyone around her in danger. His response is immediate. He tells Beulah to leave. It's one of the most heartbreaking moments of the finale because neither of them truly wins. Both lose everything. For most of the season, Mariano existed only as a terrifying name. Now he finally arrives, and the atmosphere changes instantly. Mariano doesn't negotiate. He doesn't compromise. He gives orders. Within minutes, he makes it clear that Beth and Rip have become his newest enemies. From his perspective, they stole millions of dollars worth of drugs, exposed his operation, and disrupted years of careful planning. That cannot go unpunished. The real war officially begins. One of the most satisfying scenes comes when Rob Will confronts Rip once again. As always, Rob Will believes intimidation will solve everything. Instead, Rip absolutely destroys him. The brutal fight isn't simply about personal hatred. It's symbolic. Rip is rejecting everything Rob Will represents: corruption, greed, fear. For a brief moment, it feels like justice has finally arrived. But the celebration doesn't last very long. Then comes the scene that shocked almost everyone. After sharing an emotional goodbye with his daughter Orina, someone knocks on Rob Will's front door. A single gunshot echoes through the house. Orina rushes outside. Her father lies dead. Nearby, a truck speeds away into the darkness. The episode strongly points toward Joaquin as the shooter after Mariano pressures him, though the finale deliberately avoids showing the trigger being pulled, leaving a small amount of uncertainty. Regardless of who pulled the trigger, Rob Will's death completely reshapes the power structure of the Jackson family. The succession battle is over, but its consequences are only beginning. As night falls, Mariano's men launch a full assault. Gunfire erupts around Dutton Ranch. Rip immediately goes into survival mode. The ranch becomes a battlefield. Several attackers are killed while the remaining survivors are captured or forced to retreat. For a few moments, it looks like Beth and Rip have actually won. But the cartel wasn't trying to win the gunfight. It was creating a distraction. While everyone is distracted by the violence, Mariano strikes where Beth is most vulnerable. Carter disappears. The adopted son Beth and Rip fought so hard to protect has been kidnapped. Rip immediately understands what this means. They don't want Carter. They want us. Mariano knows exactly how to hurt Beth. Taking Carter isn't about revenge. It's psychological warfare. The kidnapping guarantees Beth and Rip will come after him, allowing Mariano to dictate the next stage of the conflict. The episode ends with one unforgettable moment. Beth receives the devastating news. Her expression changes instantly. There are no tears, no panic, only rage. She realizes that everything she tried to build, a peaceful future with Rip and Carter, is gone. Her final words promise absolute revenge. It's the perfect ending because it reminds viewers exactly who Beth Dutton is. Whenever someone attacks her family, she doesn't surrender. She fights back harder. The finale leaves several huge questions unanswered. Did Joaquin truly kill Rob Will, or is someone else responsible? Can Carter escape before Mariano uses him as leverage? Will Beulah help Beth and Rip destroy the cartel she once worked for? And perhaps most importantly, how far will Beth go to save her son? With Rob Will dead, Mariano now openly controls the conflict, Carter's kidnapping guarantees an all-out rescue mission, and the cartel war is only beginning. The finale was clearly designed to launch an even larger story in Season 2, rather than neatly conclude the first season. The Dutton Ranch Season 1 finale delivers exactly what fans expect from the Yellowstone universe. Explosive action, emotional betrayals, shocking deaths, and a cliffhanger that leaves viewers desperate for more. By exposing the 10-Petal Ranch's criminal empire, killing Rob Will, introducing Mariano as the central villain, and ending with Carter's kidnapping, the series transforms from a family ranch drama into an all-out war against a powerful cartel. Season may first be over, but for Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler, the real fight is only just beginning. If Season 2 delivers on the promises made by this finale, it could become one of the biggest chapters in the Yellowstone universe yet.